Hi there, it's Laura here from makingcardsisfun.com and welcome to another card making video tutorial here at my YouTube channel and blog. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to do quick and easy paper piecing and die cutting featuring the Lawn Fawn Valentine 2020 release. I'm starting out by die cutting the second largest rectangle from the large stitched rectangle die cut set from Lawn Fawn using some Spiffy Speckles pattern paper. Then I'm going to position these two hearts from the Just Stitching Hearts die cut set from Lawn Fawn on my die cut rectangle. I'm going to hold these dies in place using some low tack tape from Happy Doodle while I run it through my die cutting machine. So these dies don't cut, they just stitch the heart shape, which adds a really fun detail to your cards. It's a really quick and easy way to decorate a background. Next, I'm stamping the typewriter and then this little typewriter paper with the little mouse on some white cardstock. The mouse stamp is from the Love Poems stamp set from Lawn Fawn and the typewriter is from the You're Just My Type stamp set. I'm stamping a sentiment inside the paper that says I'm so happy for you, and then I am coloring it using Copic sketch markers. For the little mouse, I'm using N3, N1, and N0. As always, I use my lightest shade first just to get those colors moving a little bit. Then I'm going in with the darkest shade, then moving on to the mid-tone, and finally I go back in with that lightest shade just to blend everything out. For the inside of those ears, I'm using R11 and E0000. And then to add some shading to that paper, I am going in with a BG11 marker and the colorless blender. So first I apply a little bit of that BG11 and then I go straight over that with the colorless blender just to blend that out a little bit and so that you won't see any harsh lines. So it really looks like some really subtle shading. I'm stamping this typewriter onto some pattern paper from Lawn Fawn's Spring Fling paper pad, and I'm stamping that using Memento Tuxedo black ink. So this is the paper piecing technique, and it's a really fun technique. It's a really fun way to use your pattern paper. I'm also stamping that adorable little smiley face, and then I'm stamping the little cheeks using bubblegum ink from Hero Art. It's been years since I used a dye ink pad, so I was really surprised that this hadn't dried out a single bit. It was still really good, really juicy, really awesome to use. So I'm going in with the N3 marker just to add some dark gray details, just so you have a little bit of contrast on that pattern paper. And then I am prepping a banner using kitchen flour to remove any static cling. I used the banner die from the fancy Wavy banner die cut set from Lawn Fawn, and then I am stamping a sentiment on there using Versamark ink. This sentiment is from the Love Poems stamp set from Lawn Fawn, and it says just a little note to say. I'm also using this teeny tiny little heart stamp from the You're Just My Type stamp set and some Versamark ink to stamp these little hearts in just to add some more detail to that card later in the video. I'm sprinkling on opaque white bright embossing powder from Wow, and then I am heat setting that until the powder is melted completely. I die cut a large stitched rectangle using the Spring Fling Petite paper pack from Lawn Fawn, and I am adhering that onto a standard size A2 note card using my Scotch ATG. This card measures 4 1/4 inch by 5 1/2. I'm using foam squares to adhere my stitched heart piece to my card, just to add a little bit of extra dimension, and then I'm going to start assembling everything together. I'm using some more foam squares to adhere my Wavy banner, and then I'll be using even more foam squares to adhere the typewriter and the little piece of paper. I used 2 layers of foam for the typewriter and then 1 layer for the paper, just to play a little bit with the dimension and with the thickness on this card. To adhere those little hearts, I'm using teeny tiny foam squares, and then I'm going in with a Spectrum Noir shimmer pen to add some sparkle here and there. So this card came together really quickly since I used quite a lot of pattern paper. I did some paper piecing. I didn't do a lot of coloring. So this card would be really great to mass produce. I also like that these just stitching hearts can be used to add a really fun detail to your card without a lot of effort. Finally, I am going in with the White Blizzard Glitter Drops from Tonic Studios to add even more shimmer to this card. So there you go, that finishes up this card. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell below. I will see you very soon. Bye bye!